Hi, my name's Elliot. My pronouns are he, him, and I'm a second year interactive media student. Over the last summer, I got the chance to work with XR Stories at the York Guildhall. So I'm going to tell you all about my experience. So the main thing I started with, I guess, I will start with, are the big three projects I worked on. The first one of these was a augmented reality app that could be used around the Guildhall. So you could scan a window, say, and then something will appear and it'll tell you a little history about York or something like that. That was my first time ever working with augmented reality, and so that was really beneficial for me. The next project I worked on was a VR replica of the lab itself, where I used a pre-existing model of the Creative Media Lab, and then basically went around and made it really fun to play with. So in VR, you can smash the computer monitors, you can swing the light fixtures around, open up cabinets, find little things to throw and draw and stuff. So that's tons of fun. And then our final project we worked on was a virtual production set. So what it was a scene where you can configure the lighting so it's daytime, nighttime, mess around with this car with some characters that are inside. And this was all matching specifications from the company, so we worked back and forth with them to get about what they wanted. So all of those were really great for me. Just got tons of experience, especially with VR and AR, virtual reality and augmented reality. Super, super useful. And then there are also some tech demos. This is one of the main things XR Stories Creative Media Lab does, is they have tech demos to show small companies kind of how to use the tech and get them interested in it if they want to try to use it in the future. So I participated in one of these, motion capture demo, and how I did that was basically wearing the motion capture suit myself, and so I just kind of gallivanted around the room, and people could see on their respective screens that was being translated into a character on their screen, and so they could play around with it and use it however they wanted. I actually did another one of these at my current internship at the Creativity Lab at the library on Campus West at the University of York. That VR replica of the Guildhall, the one where you can smash computer monitors and stuff, that ended up getting used in a 3D scanning tech demo. And 3D scanners are like these, they look like irons kind of. You scan around an object and you can take something take this little ball and then turn it into a digital version that you can use in creative projects, which is really cool. I just got a ton of experience with loads of different equipment, honestly, was the main thing. They had so many VR headsets, it's kind of crazy. They have, the 3D scanners, the motion capture suits, what else? There's so much, I can't even remember all of it. But just loads of stuff. And one thing that was really useful about the VR headsets is that I actually got the chance to continue working on my personal VR game, Sandboard. So I was able to go in and make it more compatible with different headsets and that sort of thing. While I was working there, I actually was able to get a ton of work done on a whole new update for the game. So that was really great for me. And I just got tons of experience with just all sorts of different areas. I used both Unreal Engine and Unity, two different game engines that are both industry standard. I got to use all sorts of motion capture stuff and face tracking and so much more that I'm forgetting because it's a ridiculous amount. And just overall, it was just a really cool experience, and I would highly recommend internships anywhere related to what you're interested in. If you see something that looks interesting, just seriously go for it. It's just given me so much knowledge about not only my own area, so I plan to go into game design, but I met a whole bunch of other people doing other stuff like XR, which is extended reality, virtual reality, augmented reality, theater productions. Others there, filmmakers, obviously. And just on the whole, if you get the chance to apply for an internship, even if you don't think you're going to get it, I wasn't sure I would get this one, just go for it. It's I know it's the whole application process and takes forever and whatever, but it's so worth it if you actually get it in the end. And you can end up learning a lot and just being all the better for it. So